beach, we in the water. Free out, make it harder. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like oh, and 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Indianapolis Colts. Get this one started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action, it's Richardson. That one finds Josh Downs. And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Jake, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Let's go.
Richardson on third. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down. They couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, Sam headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Fields this at the 19. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
At their own 21-yard line.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. This will be cut by Watkins. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. Galloping inside the 40. Brandon Ayuk. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
McCaffrey hits the end zone for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Gould on the return.
Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Connects on the crosser. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
For a Colts.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Spencer Schrader on now for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Going run again with McCaffrey. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Into the hands of Kittle. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun is Purdy. Got his man. Watkins has it. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll try it right with McCaffrey. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a 49er 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Purdy setting up that play action. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers break the tie here in the 1st. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 14-7 game. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Gould on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Let's go now. 70.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Colts are ready for the punch. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. Starts the return at the 34. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
At their own 42-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy to throw it. He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. New set of downs for him at the 38. Purdy on 1st down. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up a San Francisco 1st down.
49er 1st down.
Play action now. Purdy. This is reeled in by Juwan Jennings. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Gould on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Here's Richardson. That's going to be caught by his back. Taylor. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
70. Get ready to spin. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. He puts everything behind this one. That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way, touchdown, Indy. The Colts make it a one-score game in the first half. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one splits the uprights. And the Colts chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. Finds him on the crossing route. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. They stick with McCaffrey. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. On second down, here's McCaffrey. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Gould on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go now. Go.
Play action with Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. And let that pass rush get home.
So a crazy first half has finally reached the 2-minute warning. It's the Colts. Backed up considerably here on 2nd down.
Go. Count 18. Pioneer. Let's go. Ready.
Trying again following the sack. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Taylor gets it on 1st and 10. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Completed to his running back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Deputy. Deputy Lying. Cup 19. Cup 19.
3rd and short yardage here, Richardson. Down the field, he's got Pierce. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line. To the air on his 1st down, Richardson. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Intended target there was Tyler Warren. And now it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Third. Here we go. Panther 60. Hunter. Let's go.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And they'll manage to contain him after that 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Fred Warner.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Panther 11. Ready.
Richardson from the gun on 3rd. Finds him over the middle. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the 1st. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Gain of 3 yards.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, down a couple of scores. They want a bigger swing than just 3. They're going for this.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. And they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Pretty throwing here on 1st. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 3 now. They send the tight end in motion. From the 39. Hits his running back. And he goes out. Just needed 1 more step there to reach midfield. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
Get set, get set.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Jones. And the Colts get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Let's go.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
At their own 23-yard line.
Here comes the final play of our 1st half. Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our 1st half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll start the 2nd half with McCaffrey. Well, he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
That's a pretty good look right there at the struggle offensive linemen have. Athletically, they're just not as fast as these linebackers. And if they don't win early, those linebackers outrun them and make a play like that behind the line.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. They send a man in motion. Here he is on 3rd and long. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. They're going to go. It's Purdy. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Cardinal,
Throwing from the pistol, Richardson escapes out to the left. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts start the second half with some needed points. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3 or 4 point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you can throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Get set. Yellow. 18, watch out.
From the gun is Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Outside. 18, watch out.
Purdy looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So now they have 3rd and short.
Okay, this is one of those situations where they've got the lead on the scoreboard, but not the momentum on the field. This is a big 3rd down coming up. Got to seize back a little control and find a way to cut off the comeback.
He makes the catch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Get set.
Purdy to throw it. Oh, he loses the football. And they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Man, he almost took it from turnover to 1st down. Just a little bit shy of reaching that marker. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down, ball at the 36.
Get set.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
McCaffrey gets the first and still running. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
So Reed to give to McCaffrey. So some defensive initiative in that goal-to-go block. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runners. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. The blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-point lead.
San Francisco.
Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Gould on the return. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. To throw, Richardson. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on and on.
Buying some time left. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. And the 49ers get to it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. So play number one almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number two has in store. Back to the air on second. Purdy hits him on the in route. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Third and short. Here's Purdy. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
First down throw by Purdy. That's cut at the 4. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. George Kittle, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Gould on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Colts take over first and 10.
The Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Richardson back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Before he can get rid of it, he runs out of bounds. Could have just tossed it incomplete, Brock, but instead takes the sack and a big loss.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are. Not just wide receivers that always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts who have the football. Given the score, they're going to need points every time out from here on.
Ready, set.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down.
Come on, ready, ready.
Richardson now. Downfield to Warren. He's got it. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Colts. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Getting out to his left. Oh, Richardson fumbled it. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the go.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Play action, it's Richardson. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers have it as he records his 7th interception of the season. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Outside. Uno.
1st and 10, a run to Robinson. He's off to the races. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers continue piling it on here in the fourth. On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here's Gould on the return. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready. 1918.
Off the play fake, here's Richardson. Buying some time right. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
Second down carry for Taylor. Finds room to the 30. And finally, they take him down at the 36-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Colts.
To the air on his first down, Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
He lets one fly deep downfield. And he's there to send that one away incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it?
There he goes, right sideline. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. It's going to be second down.
Derek Forrest on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Colts' 15-yard line.
18! Watch out! Up.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Call it no gain that time, and they'll have second and goal.
They just could not even find a sliver of breathing room on that first down, and this is not an envious spot for this play caller to be in. I don't know what you go to now.
Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal.
Get set! Get set! 18! Watch out! Oh, yeah, you got him! You got him! Hot.
Once more, it's Robinson. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
18! Watch out! Hot, hot.
Running with Robinson. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Just 1 yard, and the goal line stand continues. That brings up fourth and goal.
Well, the defense, they couldn't stop him for a loss, but they denied him the goal line at least. Now we get to see, right, decision time, one of these critical decisions of whether or not they're going to go for an all-or-nothing fourth down play.
Fourth down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here. Pressure mid, and it's blocked!
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Hot, hot.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. By a man, and now he's in the clear. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts trying to do some window dressing. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Here we go.
They go again with Taylor. The second down run good for 4. That brings up third down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check go.
Taylor again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Straight ahead with Taylor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers